Welcome back to Beyond the Curve. We got some real exciting videos today. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Let's do it.
When I say that people are catching more and more things on film, this is exactly what I mean. This witness was sitting in their car at a store, waiting on their loved ones when they look over, and in the car next to them, they see this person, but it doesn't look like a person. It makes you question, are we starting to see a supernatural world around us? Are we starting to really see reality for what it is? Or is this what scientists came out and dubbed the demon face syndrome, in which it's a rare condition people can see demons and faces of other people? Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
One of the hosts of America's Got Talent posted a photo and people noticed something strange in the background. Looking closely behind her, you can see that some of the members appear to have distorted facial features, and on the right side as well, which have led multiple people to believe that this may be an AI generated crowd to hide their identity or fill it out more, while others believe that this may be part of the demon face syndrome that some are claiming to have witnessed. Now obviously this could just be a glitch with the camera causing people's face to look this way, but I do take into consideration that we've seen multiple glitches in the past that will glitch out a person's face specifically, even though there's other elements around them, and some of these glitches will even target a person's eyes specifically, changing the color of their eye pupil or turning their eye pupil shape into a slit. Now this may sound crazy, but what if there are beings all around us disguised as humans but really aren't, and as people are becoming more aware and spiritually sound, the veil is being lifted and some people are starting to catch this demon syndrome and actually see these beings? Who knows for sure, but I want you to check out a clip of a strange glitch that was caught on TV and let me know what you think about all this in the comments.
Do you see that? Second set of eyes. I'm going to go back and show it to you. She even looks a little bit shocked, like, what did I just see? I think she saw it too. Here we go. So there it is, the blink. I'm going to do it in slow-mo now. There we go. It's like he had eyes in between.
So I found out in the last couple weeks that I have demon face syndrome. So I don't see demon faces all the time. It's only after I'm in deep prayer and I ask Jesus to reveal whether they have a demon or an evil spirit attached to them. So yeah, I've only seen it about 3 or 4, maybe 5 times. Two times very clearly. It was like the face shifted, or this girl I had met before I found Jesus. She looked like a normal, sweet girl. She was a sweet girl. And next time I saw her after I found Jesus, and she was a major Jesus believer. So she looked totally different than what I remember her as. We got together, had a coffee. It was a wild day, and so I wasn't sure if she had like sold her soul or something. Like, she's the sweetest girl. Her name is Kendra. That's Hebrew for prophetess. And so I didn't think I was going to talk to her again because someone who was like mentally handicapped went by and gave her the dirtiest look. So I was like, well, I wonder if that dude was like evil himself, trying to, or he was good, trying to indicate something was up. So I ended up paying him $20. I asked him a question. I was like, I just have a question for you. I was like, here's $20. I just want a yes or no answer. You have $20. He said, sure. I was like, do you believe that prayer should be in school? like be allowed to be in school? He said yes. So I ended up, he was a good guy. And so went back. I knew I was having, I had felt that I was having coffee with a demon, and she was saying everything I wanted to hear and agreeing with everything I was saying. Why? Well, because she's a believer in Jesus. Now, why did she appear like she had a demonic face, or seeing an evil spirit attached to her? Me having demon face syndrome. So it was because her ex-boyfriend had projected an evil spirit on her. Now, I got home, I didn't think I was gonna. So someone told me that I could pray for her, and then she'd be healed, of that if she had any evil spirits attached to her. So I did. And I talked to her later that night. I was reluctant to tell her about what I saw because I just played along because I thought I was just having coffee with a demon. And I was really shaky at first, but when I realized it absolutely was it's like the Holy Spirit just took over, and I was like, she was like, oh, like, we can't do this more than 45 minutes. But she ended up keep on talking. I actually thought that she was trying to keep me away from getting information. This is the first couple weeks I had found Jesus. All of these things were happening. Spiritual things were happening. And so this is just one of the things.
Finding God and having a relationship with Jesus can open your eyes to many things. It can show you demons out in the real world, and it can help you have real world discernment, what you should believe and what you should not believe, watching videos like this and other videos. So make sure you stay prayed up and seek Jesus every day.
They die so that one day they may live again. Fox News' Jackie Ibanez has more. Inside these aluminum tanks of liquid nitrogen are the bodies and heads of roughly 200 people. The canisters are housed at an Alcor Life Extension Foundation's facility in Scottsdale, Arizona, where the patients inside, many of whom passed away from terminal illnesses, are preserving their bodies for the future. Instead of just disposing of the patient, give them to us. We're going to stabilize them, stop them getting worse, and hold them for as long as it takes for technology to catch up and allow them to come back to life. In order to be cryogenically frozen, a person must first be declared legally dead. But biologically, Alcor officials say a person's organs and body can be saved almost indefinitely. Dying is a process, and cryonics stops that process. Using a medical dummy, officials show how an ice bath, mechanical CPR device, and a respirator cool down a patient's body. Various medications are also used to prevent cells from damaging over time. Patients are then wrapped in what's referred to as a sleeping bag before placed inside their tank. Once that's happened, the body becomes a true solid, and absolutely nothing is happening in the body.
Y'all still think shit a coincidence?
It's where you belong. Yeah, Homer. Room for one more. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Can you see a demon?
So there's a thing called demon face syndrome. I literally just heard about it. Did a little bit of research on it, and I always thought that was called discernment. I thought if you're able to see angels, then you also have the ability to see demons as well. Demon face syndrome. Here's what I think. So this man, I did some research on. This man is clinically diagnosed with demon face syndrome. And I read an article that said that 1 out of 75 people have demon face syndrome. And what demon face syndrome is, like, when you look at me, like, you'll see like demon-like features come out, like my ears will like do their thing or whatever. And I don't know, like, what's the treatment for this? Do they put them on medicine like they put all the geniuses, like back in the day, or still today, they put people who are geniuses on medicine and say that they have ADHD or that they're autistic. You know, the demon face syndrome, it's like when something is going to, like, when a biblical, like, type event is going to happen and demons are starting to come out into the open and more visible, are like, do they not want us to say anything? You know, it's kind of strange. Again, I just found this and I'm just coming, like, this is just coming to my attention. But what do you think about this? Do you think like this is like a plot of the government again?
I think he had woman talk syndrome. Did you hear how many times he said the word like? Uh,
I was going to delete my video about the demon face syndrome, but y'all told me not to. In fact, some of y'all even messaged me some really interesting stories, and you also commented some of your experiences. There was a woman who told me that she had been seeing this since the 50s. I told y'all it is not new. It is just being called something else, but someone who assists Catholic priests with exorcisms. And she said, yeah, we see this all the time. You'll see this on their faces. For a woman to say, I started seeing this back in 1950, in the 50s and 60s, yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but all I'll say, and I'm gonna go back to my normal content. I would get my spirit together. I would get my energy and my spirit right, because stuff is being exposed and you won't be able to hide your true self. You won't be able to hide what you are or who you are. Like, all of these things are just breaking down, and it's really interesting to watch it unfold.
We have captured one of the most scariest videos ever today. I'm still a bit shaken. This is what
shaken, not stirred.
my dad's camera caught of my reaction. Dad? Dad? Oh my god. Dad? Dad! Yeah! And this is what my camera caught of my dad. Okay. You roasting? What are you on about? Well, hey, I really bad one, you know. Freezing. I'm really chilly. I'm roasting. You alright? Yeah, hey. You alright? Dad? 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 Oh my god. Dad? Dad!
That's why you shouldn't participate in Paranormal Day at your house. That was crazy.
The head. Bro, y'all won't believe what I just saw last night, bro. Alright, so boom, today's April 4th. This happened around 2-3 a.m. Literally, bro. Me and my homeboy, we got done hooping from the gym outside, y'all. This was Curlton, Plano, Frisco area, around the area, y'all. So if y'all live around the area, please be careful. We were hooping outside. We go to Quick Trip at night. Anytime, in the morning time, middle time, at night. we go there and get our snacks and our drinks after we get done hooping to go home. So boom, as we park, because everybody parked, knowing the parking lot is empty. It's in the morning, like early. The parking lot empty. The sky is clear. It's only a moon showing, bro. As we walked inside there, bro, as we walking up inside the bro, I promise you, it was a lady in the middle of the parking lot. When I told you this lady eyes was pure black on my soul, like she's got, bro, her eyes was black on my mama. You see the white bars on my eyes, her eyes was black. Like, bro, when I tell you, me and my homeboy looked at her, bro, like she was just like this. I promise you, like looking at the sky like this. Like, bro, I promise you, bro. And then I promise, man, y'all gonna think this is not kept. This is not trying to be funny. It's not no skit, none of that, bro. I'm telling y'all, me and my two homeboys. If you know me personally, just add me, bro. You will know the two homeboys I'll be around every single day, bro. When I tell you this is exactly what she did, bro. She said, and so I smiling. I promise you, bro. Like, but her, man, bro. Her smile went all the way up, bro. Man, y'all gonna think I'm capping, bro. This is real stuff, bro. I'm not capping it. And the only crazy part about this, bro, because like 2-3 days ago, I seen a dude who was terrified talking about he saw the same thing inside the store, bro. What me and bro seen, listen, I don't take no drugs. I never took no type of drug. I never smoked drunk a day in my life. I'm not doing this for no skit. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not just capping, bro. This is real stuff. I literally saw me.
He's telling the truth, bro.
The news is reporting about a rare medical condition called demon face syndrome, but the darker agenda behind this
It's not a medical condition. It's a ungodly one.
is more evil than you think. Just in the past few days, the mainstream media has been in lockstep with one another, reporting on this phenomena called demon face syndrome, insinuating that a certain medical defect is causing humans to see other people in the shape of demonic-looking figures. The suspicious part about this reporting is that this syndrome is basically unheard of, with only 81 documented cases. With numbers that low, many people are asking why this is even newsworthy to report. Are we being told the truth about this syndrome, or is the news trying to desensitize us to the reality of the supernatural realm? In 2 Corinthians 3:16, it says, "Nevertheless, when one turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away." As the mass awakening continues and many people are starting to turn to Jesus Christ, the spiritual veil is being lifted and the supernatural realm is becoming more visible every day. This supposed syndrome is merely a tactic to desensitize us from the reality that demonic creatures roam this earth and cloak themselves as humans. The agenda behind this news report is to keep the veil in place through psychological conditioning to cause us to believe that witnessing supernatural events is merely a medical defect and not a result of us seeing actual proof in front of our own eyes.
Supposed to be Jennifer Lopez. I don't see that in that film.
Religion.
And I've heard she's not the nicest person in the world. She's very nasty. She's very rude. She don't want the people to look at her like that. I can see why. I can see why. Can't you see why? That don't look like a ghost. That they've been talking about. I have watched many people.
The music's so loud you can hardly hear him.
You ever seen somebody get so mad they whole face change to something else? You ever seen somebody argue with somebody, man? It don't matter what you say to them to calm them down, they don't even hear you. It is not them, it's something else. Try to calm somebody down while they so pissed off. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. When that demon controls them, man, the light you trying to put on them, man, it ain't shining on them. Y'all gotta be careful. These folk look just like demons when they're angry, y'all. Try to calm somebody down while they mad. Some of these folk will get on you. They will start talking to you. They will go against you. And now you gotta fight them. That's why silence is the best thing you can do. Because they need your energy to boost themselves up. Then they want to make you weak with that fear by yelling. All demons gonna do is try to make you have fear. You know, they talk loud, their voice sounds so strong, sound like they scary and all that. Man, when you ain't faded by that, man, they get mad. Be quiet when somebody argue. It make them mad because they can't make you act a certain way, man. And not everybody look at them like a fool.
He ain't lying. I know I get mad when I'm trying to argue with somebody and they don't say nothing. Especially if you ask them a question, even if it's rhetorical question and that there's no right answer, you still want them to answer it. I know I get mad as hell.
So today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. Freaked me out. Thought I was crazy. Still haven't processed it fully. So, as I do every week, twice a week, I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it. I walk in, I hand him his parts, we talk for a minute, I walk away. I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench, and he must have heard me coming. I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought, but when he turned around, I jumped and kind of grabbed my mouth like that because I didn't know what to think. And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I got to go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time. First thing I saw was he had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like black.
At that point, you don't scream or try to put a silver bullet in them or a stake through the heart or something.
Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass. And for some reason, his ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point like that. I don't know what that was. Excuse me. But then I was talking to my friend, and he sent me an article about them saying that a new disorder that's coming out where people are starting to see demon faces in people. And it got me thinking, if they're putting something like that out, could it be a disorder, or is it God is actually letting people see demons and they're just trying to make it look like we're crazy?
Maybe you should have given Sam and Dean Winchester a call. That's what I would do. Ah.
I still can't process it. I can't. I don't know. And like ever since the eclipse, I find it funny. The clouds look different for some reason. I don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna figure that one out. But that could be just me being dumb. The other thing I saw, like I have perfect vision, so I don't know what I saw. If anybody else has ever seen this, can you please let me know, because I'm kind of weirded out right now.
I've seen it.
Anyway, God bless, love you, take care.
If you peep their agenda, you'll never miss what's going on. This morning, I woke up to a bunch of videos about this new disorder that has you seeing demonic faces everywhere. And they want you to know it's just a really bad mental illness. That's why your eyes are suddenly going to be seeing the truth of who these people are. I find it ironic because Spirit always, if you're plugged in with me, you'll know that Spirit guides me exactly how we need to. Like I'm a pure divine channel. And it's interesting because what has Spirit been doing for the last couple months, if you really follow me, trying to educate you guys on the nature of demons so that you can spot them, the nature of their work so that you can see it. That veil they keep telling you is getting thin. It's just their magic. Like even now, what Spirit is saying is that their magic, their glamour magic to disguise them, it just gets really thin on Halloween.
I think they have a lot of frequencies out there that block a whole lot of things we could see if that frequency wasn't messing with us. I think one of the biggest days that the veil can be seen through is like Halloween, for example. That might be why everyone runs around and they want you to wear masks and makeup and all that so you don't see everything that's running around next to you. I don't know. It's just a theory, though.
I can't go to sleep. Yeah, I got that shit inside of me. I can't go to sleep. Cause the blues follow me. I can't go to sleep. Yeah, I got demons fight with me. I can't go to sleep. I know niggas wanna murder me. I can't go to sleep. My cousin shit inside of me. Don't listen to that and keep your mouth closed and don't fuck with me.
So this is also eyeshadow. All that. So this is during her performance. Okay? Just wait for it. This is it very, very slow for you guys. So she looks up at the light. Now watch her turn into a demon. Wait for it. Look, look. Whoa, look at that. That's a demon. Here's the picture for you. Eyes wide open. Yeah, reminds me of the eyeshadow, right? When it was all white. So are her eyes closed here too? Huh? We're just gonna be blind. And the tongue sticking out. Mm. This is what you're idolizing and defending. A demonic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm out.
I be thinking about my sister. Hope my granny know I miss her. Know I'm gonna go back and get her. Get her, I think I can get her. Mama told me keep my fist up. Baby, don't become a hitter. Still was riding with that blicker. I was trying to get my zips up. They was waiting for a slip up. Good, let no nigga get up. It's about to make a nigga lift up. Send a nigga in his bitch up, yeah. Some days I be going missing. And some days I don't wanna listen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some days I be going missing. I be going. And some days I don't wanna listen. I don't wanna.
Сама не знаю, сердце бьется от чего. Покажу я уяву, от меня потом не убилась своей.
I caught this demonic figure at the Morgan Wallen concert.
Wow. See the world through whiskey glasses. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. That's what happens at all them concerts for the most part. It's just satanic rituals and evil spells, and people are there participating. And then some people, unfortunately, get taken over by demons. A lot of bad things happen. I would never let my children go to a concert like that. They want to go after they're 18. That's on them. But that's all we got for today. So please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. And like, share, and comment. Please share. Help us get these videos out there so I can grow the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. You have a great day.